Hello, lovelies. This is 5-Minute Manifesting, and I'm your host, Lovey Brown. Today, I want to talk to you about applying what you learn through this podcast or wherever you're learning about manifesting. Before I do that, I do have some books available on Amazon. Manifest a Specific Person Workbook, 33 Scripting Prompts to Manifest a Specific Person, and How to Manifest a Text Message, if you would like to check those out. Okay, applying what you learned. If you've learned something in this podcast, and I hope you have, that's what I'm making it for. Or if you've learned something from other manifesting coaches or teachers out there, this is something that's really important. What are you doing with the information? I talked a little bit about this in the last episode, about choosing the teachers and the methods and what feels good to you. But I really want to re-emphasize that you have to actually do the stuff. Now, it's not hard. Manifesting is not a chore. And I want to reiterate, you actually are already doing the stuff. You're manifesting naturally. So what we're doing here is we're trying to get exactly what we want, right? And if you don't have exactly what you want, you've manifested something different. And it's okay, because you can change it. And you're going to change it by changing your insides, by changing your internal world, by changing your thoughts, by changing your words, by changing your feelings, by changing your beliefs. Now, and it doesn't have to be a thing where you do apply all the things, all the techniques. You don't have to apply every single thing. You can just pick one or two to start with. Or you can test out a bunch of different ones and see what makes you feel the best. But I want you to answer this question right now, either in your mind or in your journal. But what is it that you're doing to manifest? Are you doing affirmations? Are you visualizing every night? Are you keeping on a strict mental diet of what you want? And like I said, you don't have to do all of those things all the time, every single moment of the day. You don't. Although it is good to not let your thoughts run amok with what you don't want, you do have to stop that. You do have to stop your mind from constantly returning to what you don't want. But you don't have to, if you can create a life for yourself where your mind is on pleasant things, the things that you want it to be on. It's occupied with a job that you love. It's occupied thinking about your specific person in a really fulfilling way. It's occupied thinking about your children or fun things or creative things. Then you don't have to constantly be doing manifesting techniques. That's not what I mean by applying what you learn. But you do have to do it at some point. You do have to make a choice to really say, like, yeah, I'm going to make affirmations a part of my lifestyle. Not just until I get my specific person back, but a part of my lifestyle. Or yes, I'm going to make meditating a part of my lifestyle. Or I'm going to make visualizing before I go to sleep a part of my lifestyle. Because once you get your specific person, or once you get $100,000, or once you get your dream job, or once you get your beach house, once you get one of those things or all of those things, you're going to want something new. You're always going to want something new. And that's amazing. That's what we're here on the earth for, I think, is just to experience the bounty and experience our imaginations creating for us. So, your imagination is creating for you right now. So make sure you're focusing your imagination on what you want. And think of it this way, for people who maybe are skeptical. Even if it doesn't work, and it does, I think it works. I believe it works. I have seen it work in my life many times. But even if it didn't work, wouldn't you rather spend your thought time and your feeling time and spend the time that you are in your internal world getting exactly what you want as opposed to not? Just give it a thought. So that's all I wanted to say, is I just want to encourage you to please make some choices and really, really do this. Really go after what you want via manifesting. So thank you so much for listening to this podcast, and may you manifest exactly what you want.